Hashtag save one day at a time. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 one day at a time episodes.
And guys are really bad at it in the beginning anyway. Not that I want you to be with the older guys.
Stop talking!
Stop talking!
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we'll be looking at the best episodes from the first 3 seasons of this comedy web television series that made us laugh, cry, or say, I can totally relate.
I think it is fantastic to be young and in love and to flirt. And by the way, I can teach you things because your flirting is de madre.
Number 10. Bobos and Mamitas.
When it comes to ideas, no one's keeping score. But today, Scott wins.
You're very likely to have encountered a Scott in your life. The egotistical, self-important man who thinks he's God's gift.
You're sexist! And I'm tired of letting it go! Does that make sense?
His behavior sparks a debate among the Alvarez family. That proves that workplace sexism is an age-old problem. And after the final straw, Elena insists that it's time to fight back.
This is a real problem. The sexism I'm talking about is all the little disrespectful things that men do that
they don't even realize.
This episode also cleverly addresses the gender pay gap in a way that women everywhere will relate to. As such, we support Penelope completely when she not only brings Scott down several pegs, but also realizes her worth and makes sure that she gets exactly what she deserves.
$2 more an hour and Scott starts pulling his weight?
Done.
Which he's never gonna do, so let's make it $3 an hour.
Done, please.
Okay.
Number 9. Outside.
I saw your Finsta. What?
Speaking of sexism, Penelope is furious when she discovers Alex's sleazy Finstagram account. Alex simply doesn't get it, and it's up to the women to educate him, although Lydia's advice is beyond questionable.
What did I tell you? I said you keep trying. Wear her down. Don't take no for an answer.
When Alex continues to dismiss their anger, Penelope and Elena share their #MeToo stories. Penelope tells the family that her predator went by unscathed because of an unjust system that silences victims.
Then he also said that I might get transferred, and I didn't want to get transferred. I freaking loved that job, and I was good at it. But I was scared. So I said nothing.
The show also makes a valid point about how rape prevention campaigns are usually targeted at potential victims rather than predators, which is something that isn't spoken about nearly enough.
During Rape Prevention Week at school, all the signs are aimed at women. Girls, don't dress provocatively. Girls, don't walk alone. How about, hey, guys, don't rape?
Number 8. What happened?
The P in his phone was Papi. He's been sneaking around behind our backs and seeing him.
When Elena learns her dad is back in town and hanging out with Alex in secret, she and Penelope are furious. Penelope decides to confront Victor, leading them to recall 2001 when Elena was born, and how one tragic day set their lives on an unexpected path.
Who knows where you and I might be if...
I think about that every day.
We can't help but be in awe of Elena's bravery when she decides it's time to face her father.
You taught me a really valuable lesson. Just because I'm gay, people will hate me without knowing anything else about me.
Her speech will have you wiping away the tears, but also cheering her on all the way as she reminds us how strong, intelligent, and brilliant she is.
So whatever, dude, I'm moving on with my life. I'm gonna be fine. Just really bummed out for you. You're gonna miss a lot of stuff, and that sucks. Because I'm pretty great.
Number 7. This is it. Welcome to the Alvarez family.
We have a problem.
Elena is at odds with her abuelita and mother over her quinceañera, insisting that this traditional Latin American celebration of a girl's 15th birthday doesn't fit in with her feminist values.
I researched the history of quinceañeras and found out they're totally misogynistic.
She's been reading again. Why do you let her read?
She agrees to engage in a debate, but that does not swing in her favor. Penelope holds the family together with a little help from her eccentric mother. But right from the beginning, the show teaches us that it's okay to admit you need help, even if that help comes in a pill.
If you had something wrong with your heart, and I gave you some medicine, you would take it. So why wouldn't you do the same with this?
And eventually she manages to change Elena's mind by speaking to her as feminist to feminist.
We're gonna show them what single mothers can pull off. I will dress like a child bride for you, Mom.
Number 6. Anxiety.
Once my brain goes there, I can barely breathe.
Penelope suffers from PTSD, depression, and anxiety, and she's increasingly having anxiety attacks. When her therapy group shares their own experiences and methods for dealing with these moments, it's almost as if they're directly sharing advice with the audience.
You're so cute. You're like a little anchor man from the 70s.
Penelope considers her mental illnesses to be a great shame, but when Elena has an anxiety attack, she realizes it's time to be honest with her kids.
They don't know you have anxiety and depression?
No, I don't want to freak them out like that. They're babies.
This episode urges everyone to join the discussion and speak about mental health openly, because you never know who you might be able to help by letting them know they're not alone.
Nothing is wrong with you, okay? That was an anxiety attack, and I know because I get them too.
Number 5. Storage Wars.
Mommy, you have a problem. There is an entire television show devoted to people like you. I know, and it's called Dancing with the Stars, and it is fabulous!
Lydia's eccentricities usually make us laugh, but normally there's a more poignant reason behind them. Penelope and Lydia spend the episode arguing over the garage, and Alex gets caught up in the crossfire.
You know why you should be the one that goes in there?
I am a badass.
Just as Penelope reaches the breaking point, Lydia reveals the real reason she doesn't throw anything out, even if it looks like trash to everyone else.
I came to America with nothing. All is valuable when you have nothing. I get it. This broken lawn chair?
Meanwhile, Schneider teaches Elena that there's more to being the handyman than fixing homes.
You fixed their toilet, but you didn't fix their souls.
She then uses her newfound people skills to find a solution that's both practical and stops her family from fighting.
Ooh, and I didn't just build shelves in the garage. I built shelves in their souls.
Number 4. Pride and Prejudice.
Elena just came out to me.
This episode follows Elena coming out to her mom. Penelope wants Elena to remember her coming out as a positive experience, but still can't shake off this weird feeling.
I feel really weird about all this Elena stuff.
Lydia's ultimate reaction is the stuff of dreams as she proves that there's no room for hate or judgment in religion.
And when it comes to the gays, the Pope did say, "Who am I to George?" And the Pope represents God. So what? Am I going to go against the Pope and God? Who the hell do I think I am?
Penelope is careful to not let Elena know how she feels, choosing instead to talk it out with Ramona, and even a handsome stranger who helps put her mind at ease.
You just found out. Your heart is okay. You just need a little time for your head to catch up.
And the fact that she walks out with a date does not hurt either. Number 3. The Funeral.
How are you, honey?
I'm gay.
The Season 3 opener welcomes singer Gloria Estefan and Brooklyn Nine-Nine actors Melissa Fumero and Stephanie Beatriz to the family. Everyone reunites at a funeral, but Lydia and her younger sister Mirta's feud over a missing mantilla is still very much alive.
Who Mommy's been mad at for 20 years because of a stupid mantilla. Mommy, Mirta says she doesn't have it.
That's because he is a liar.
Penelope urges them to reconcile, so that she can be reunited with her cousin Etreita.
Is it weird we're dancing at a funeral? It's a Latino funeral. It'd be weird if we weren't dancing.
Elsewhere, Elena is trying to out Pilar, but learns a valuable lesson about her family instead.
Really don't pick up on social cues, do you?
The final showdown is dramatic and hilarious, but luckily Pilar is there to save the day. Just about.
The mantilla is what you all have been fighting about?
Yes.
I have it. Susan and I used it at our wedding. You were all there.
Number 2. Quinces.
I got you.
The whole season has been leading up to this moment, and it's certainly a quinces to remember. Penelope spends the episode shouting orders at family members, while Elena decides it's time to come out to her dad.
I'm gay.
When he reacts badly, Penelope steps in and fiercely defends their daughter.
She's mixed up, and you're her mother. You aren't even trying to talk some sense into her?
That's not how this works, Victor.
Oh, so we're all just supposed to pretend like this is cool? Because it's not. Right? It's not.
While he doesn't bail on the quinces, he looks visibly uncomfortable and disappears right before the father-daughter dance. It's heartbreaking to see Elena's reaction, but it's when her real family come to the rescue that we're really struggling to hold back those tears.
I'm okay, you guys.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
I'm Danny. My pronouns are she and her. Sid, my pronouns are they and them.
I'm Margot, pronouns Z and Zer.
I'm Penelope, my thoughts are huh and what?
So I started thinking, why does it have to be all or nothing? I can handle a drink now and then. But obviously, I can't.
It is gay!
You were right. That woman is not okay.
When I think about love, I see myself someday loving a woman.
Number 1. The Turn. This show does so much for Latin representation, but unfortunately that includes some hard-hitting truths about being a minority in America. The family talks about racism after Alex gets in trouble for retaliating to a racist slur.
Once at a baseball game, the other team was leaving on their bus and they saw me and yelled, "Build the wall."
They all have their own experiences to share, except Elena. Not that she's happy about that.
This is terrible. I can't be passing. I'm a proud Latinx.
They cleverly address the real-life American administration without mentioning any names, and show how dangerous ignorance is and how it can spread.
Yeah, and ever since somebody decided to call an entire group of Latinos rapists and criminals, everyone thinks they can say whatever racist thought occurs to them.
So when a man tells the family to quiet down while they're out in public, Lydia and Penelope confront him, and we're cheering them on the whole way through.
How dare you stereotype us?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.